Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is December 26, 2024. Another daily analysis after yesterday market, just forming a bullish consolidation. Right now, we are just waiting for another rally, potentially to new all-time high, 6,200. Potentially is coming for S&P 500. Right now, we just got a nice rally. This is Santa Claus rally to the upside after a panic sell-off last week. So we just got pretty close to the top of this candle. The volume engulfed, and also the pattern needs to be formed. So the pattern, more consolidation, more upside is coming down the road. And 6,200, I would say, is coming in January. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Nasdaq, which is kind of like the same pattern here. Nasdaq forming another bullish consolidation after a nice rally to the upside. We captured all SMAs, and everything looks good. We just need to get above this candle. And if it gets above that, I would say this is going to be the area. So 23,000 is coming down the road. MACD is getting back again to the bullish momentum. RSI, not bad location, still okay. So Nasdaq, stochastic, the fast line is getting to overbought condition. But slow line still is there, so we may see another rally to the upside, potentially for another new all-time high down the road in January, along with S&P 500. Moving on to Dow just forming a doji bar after a sell-off, panic sell-off, capitulation to the downside. We just got to top of this candle. There are lots of resistance though in Dow. As I said, Dow is going to be laggard, so 43 to 44,000 area. That's the area that everyone needs to be careful. More consolidation here is going to be a bullish for Dow, and Dow potentially get back to this high, which is going to be 45,000 area. I'm not sure if Dow gets above to new all-time high before Nasdaq and S&P. I would say Nasdaq, S&P, they're kind of like a leader, and that's what market needs in a bull market. Moving on to gold, which kind of like a positive today, not a bad session at all. So gold is getting back to the upside. However, I would say this is kind of like potentially the corrective rally to the upside, and we may see another downside down the road. And that would be a great scenario if we see some kind of like a this low, still waiting for this for a next rally to the upside. I'm not shorting gold. This is a full disclosure. I'm just waiting for this correction to be finished somewhere around 24 to 2,500, then getting back to the long side, because I would say a marvelous move after this correction is coming, and potentially gold is going to go higher in 2025 a lot. So 3,000 and above is coming in 2025. Moving on to silver. Silver is the same, just forming a very shallow rally to the upside. This is kind of like after technical reaction to this trend line, just getting back, and right now it's forming a ending diagonal pattern for a next drop, potentially to a great buying opportunity. So wait for this area, 25 to 26 for SLV, which is going to be a fantastic buying zone for the market. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to crude. Crude after kind of like a positive bullish pattern. Today we just got negative. However, I would say this is kind of like the bullish consolidation, and let it consolidate, because more consolidation is going to just give us more pattern, more significant pattern to the upside, and that would be kind of like the scenario that I'm looking at. Still above this 61 to $65, and this is actually 67. This line and this line is 65. So as long as we are above 65, 67, we should just give a bullish momentum to the upside. If crude gets above this pivot, which is 71.57, that would be great buying opportunity, just because it can tackle to 76. For those ones who are just taking benefit out of momentum, I would say just to keep an eye on this pivot. So 70, 71.32. That's the area that you should just pay attention. Moving on to individual names, so starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin after rally to the upside. Today we just got a sell-off 6% to the downside. And this means still correction is not over. That would be marvelous if we see a capitulation for Bitcoin to the downside. I would say this is going to be 86 to 88,000. That's the area that I want to see Bitcoin test and then forming a reversal. If there is any reversal here, that would be buy. So I would buy it just because I would say Bitcoin can have a nice rally after that to the upside, potentially to new all-time high. Moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum is the same, just they're getting down. This is kind of like a forming very choppy. And Ethereum can hit, just barely hit below 3,000. If that happens, that would be a buy. So let me just put rectangular area zone here. So this is the area that I'm looking at. 2,800 to 3,000. That's the area that I'm looking at for Ethereum to the upside. Moving on to bond yield. Bond yield is forming a bullish consolidation. We may see another potential rally for bond yield to the upside, and that would be the end of the rally. I would say even that would be the end in 2025. So after that, we are going to see a lower kind of like a bond yield is coming, and that would be kind of like a recessionary, just because if bond yield is getting back down, I would say everyone needs to be concerned. I know Treasury is going to just get back to the upside, which is going to be another positive momentum. So Treasury, after a positive bond yield today, just a doji bar today, Treasury is just forming the same, just gap down, but buyers just came back. This is the area that Treasury is still holding up very well. VIX, just 3% uptick today after getting all the way down to $14. We are just at 14.73. Dixie just forming a choppy consolidation here. I would say Dixie is going to be along with bond yield. So if bond yield gets higher, Dixie is going to go higher. But I would say the upside target is limited. Moving on to Magma indicator, $7.31 down. Apple, 82 cents up today. And not a bad session. New all-time high for Apple, 259. Actually, it just touched 260, 61, and then getting back to the downside, but still leading in the technology sector. Amazon, $2 down. Still pretty close to new all-time high. Meta, $4.40 down. Just the back test. Microsoft at $1.22 down, and this is kind of like a need to give us a strong momentum to the upside. I would say strong momentum is coming. This is kind of like forming a bearish consolidation, but I don't think that's going to be super bearish, at least for this time. When the other indexes and Nasdaq is forming a bullish consolidation, I would say this can follow, but this should be leader, not laggard. Google, just a 51 cents down, not a bad session, still forming consolidation. Netflix, $7.98 down, pretty close to new all-time high. And Tesla, after gapped up just a 1.76% to the downside after Christmas rally, just getting back down. So Tesla still 480 is a very important top here. Moving on to SMH, which is semiconductor index, forming a doji bar here, 44 cents down, but bullish consolidation. And I'm pretty bullish on this, especially semiconductors are forming very, very nice pattern to the upside. And I would say if they are going up, Nasdaq is going to drag to higher high, new all-time high, and also S&P. SOX, the same pattern here, not a bad session. Be patient with this because this one can go higher to 250. I would say at least that's the level that I have. Taiwan Semiconductor reversal to the downside today, but this is kind of like a triggered pattern. And also this is a bullish consolidation, just a bigger wave in this pattern. So let's wait. This pattern is finished, then we can see higher highs coming, potentially new all-time highs coming down the road. Moving on to AMD, AMD $1.23 down, NVIDIA 29 cents down, but a bullish consolidation. This is another one. So NVIDIA just looking for this trend line is broken, and today was just a back test, I would say. And this is another trend line that I see. So NVIDIA is forming a very nice momentum to the upside. As long as it is above this previous low, which is 128, NVIDIA is forming bullish. And I would say lots of bias is coming to the bull side as well. Moving on to the Texas Instruments, 71 cents down. and still forming a bullish consolidation as well here. Lam Research 16 cents up, another small bullish consolidation here for a next tackle to $78, $80, which is a strong resistance there. Moving on to the financials, XLF, just getting back to the upside. Seems like the correction is over, and they are just getting back to the bull run. KBE 31 cents up. KRE, the same pattern here, just right at a very important 60 level, getting back to the upside. JP Morgan 83 cents up. Goldman Sachs $1.56 down. And Bank of America 17 cents up, not a bad session. And Wells Fargo 17 cents up as well. And GDX, this is a gold miner, still lagging. I know gold was positive, pretty good momentum for gold today, but 6 cents, just 6 cents up is not a good solid momentum. GDXJ, the same pattern, 28 cents up. AEM, 28 cents up. Seems like all of them are kind of like in a shallow rally to the upside, which is warning. Newmont, 22 cents down. Franco-Nevada, 23 cents up. This one just spiking up and then getting back down. So $1 sold off, especially later of the session. Gold Barrick at 3 cents up. Not a bad session, but still shallow. So we need to see strong momentum to the upside if you are gold bucks. I would say just be careful with gold miners. Still, I'm just looking for another dip, and that would be a fantastic buying opportunity. Moving on to the XLE. Energy Spider seems like bottom form, but not a strong bounce. So still waiting for Crude to see how Crude is going to go. XOP 1 cents up. OH dollar 29 cents up. This is better though. This is kind of like the forming of the reversal, and that's what I want to see. Exxon, the same pattern here. Doji bar, just 9 cents and not a strong pattern. Chevron, 14 cents up. Not a bad session. So this one, I know the dollar-wise, it's not that strong, but the candle formation is not that bad. So it's just forming higher high, higher low, and we need to see in the reversal. Usually if it goes above 147, 148, this gap window, then it can just hiking all the way up to $160. So we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.